Just doing a little middle of the ocean refill. Absolutely gorgeous evening out here though. The sun's just setting over here behind me. And we got Vancouver right here. And Mount Baker. I don't know if you can see Mount Baker in the distance. And Victoria, or Vancouver Island right over here. The Sunshine Coast, which is where we're going right up here, has some of the warmest water on the BC coast. It's like a little microclimate.
This is my great-great-grandmother's cabin.
Whoa, look at the wood paneling.
My great-grandparents built this place by hand. I think they had to build it twice. It burned down or something. Anyway, they built half and then they lived in the basement. I learned this all this year. I don't know why I did not know this before. But there's a basement room which is like not where anyone really wants to stay right now because it probably could use a little like cleanup of the mouse poo. And it's this adorable 2-bedroom cabin that is in various stages of disrepair, but it's pretty cool.
The reason this place is so cool is because of this. There's been a few generations that have bathed in this actual sink, including Willa last year.
She fit perfectly last year. This year she's a little big. Now we're moved into the shower. So this is my great-grandfather and my great-grandmother. I never met them. They passed away before I was born, and I got the full story. So this cabin, they bought this property after the cabin on it had burnt down. And Ben will show you underneath because there's still some black scarring, but there was a story that the woman who owned it first, she didn't die or anything, but her diamond ring was lost in the fire and it was somewhere in the ashes. And so my mom and her sister, when they were younger, dug all the ashes out from underneath the cabin to try and find this diamond ring, which still to this day has not been found.
Let me show you downstairs. It's pretty cool. Oh, let me show you the bathroom first. I mean, it's pretty basic, but the funny thing is there's no fan, so to get rid of your smellies, you light a match. I don't know how else to explain that.
It's old school poopery. Now they make these like bottles of chemicals to like cover the poo smell. All my life there's always been a little pack of matches above the toilet, and that's how you kill the smell of poo.
One of the most nostalgic things is these nuts and bolts jars. I think every grandpa has one of them. How cool is that? Since it's a multi-family cabin, everyone kind of leaves a little bit of shit down here. Old fishing rod. This is from 19 something. Right down in here, there's a lot of, oh yeah, there. See that? There's still charcoal from when this place burnt down. No one sleeps down here right now because it's kind of gross. If I could convey the sense of smell, I've talked about this in the past, but if there was smell-o-vision, just have a look at this carpet. I think that kind of gives you an idea what it smells like down here. Probably from 70s, 60s, something like that. It's very low down here, so I don't come down here very often.
Growing up here, I remember I used to sleep out in a couch. Like we had old couches. When they came to die, they'd just die on the front porch and we'd sleep out here. It would be a daily occurrence to have tugboats going by. But isn't this cool? We got one go by. This is so iconic. This is West Coast. We have a tug and a log boom. Do you remember that time in the tiny boat when we tied up to one of these? It was so cool. Just up here at Port Mellon, there's a pulp mill. So the logs often go up here, I think, to the pulp mill. Paper, you know, toilet paper.
This couch is actually really beautiful. It goes with the decor. And under these chairs is actually really beautiful fabric as well, but it's kind of torn apparently. So they've got the nice faded jeans covers on them. But There's funny things in a cabin, especially a shared cabin. Like, why is there a skull on the shelf? Probably has a bit of a story to it. Anyone ever use one of these? You know what this is for? See, it says 1914 on here somewhere. Just can't find where. It's pretty cool though, man. Like, look at it. The other thing you'll notice is we discovered there's no smoke alarms anywhere in this entire cabin. And I don't know if there's a fire extinguisher either. Oh, there's one. Last serviced in 1981. But there is a first aid kit hidden behind the washing machine, so we're safe in that respect. These are books. I don't know if you guys know what books are, but books is what they used to have in the olden days before they had Kindles. There's great books here. How to catch crabs, how to catch salmon.
So we're having salmon for dinner. My brother goes out fishing in Ucluelet, offshore Ucluelet, and he always leaves the fish in my mom's freezer. And lucky for us, we kind of like steal them sometimes when we're home. He doesn't like salmon that much, but he still catches lots. We love salmon. And I'm gonna make a pie. It's early season blackberries. Best blackberry time is like the first week in August, I think. Right now it's a little bit early, but there's still some good juicy ones, and we just add a teeny bit of sugar and they're fantastic. Breakfast of champions?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty balanced. Meat and apple.
Yeah.
Had cheesies for breakfast.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, not good. My stomach's cramping. So I thought I'd add some good stuff. I just don't know. My dilemma is, do I end the last bite on the pepperoni or the apple?
I go with the apple, it's cleaner.
I like the taste of the salt.
Oh, it's a tough call.
Mm-hmm.
I'd do it on the apple.
Maybe both.
Mm. Oh.
Mm. Are you gonna hang in there?
I'm hanging in there. I think I'm doing pretty good, not just hanging in there. Considering I'm carrying one.
I'm carrying one too.
I know, how are you doing? You're the one who sometimes is like hanging in there. Barely.
I'm hanging in there. Mine's heavier.
We laugh about it because it's kind of fair right now.
Except I don't need to sleep with mine. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, and it doesn't kick you in the stomach or the ribs or whatever.
Pokes me in the back of the head though. So half of, I don't know if it's half of Keats Island, but a big portion of Keats Island is religious. And last summer, I think they're Baptists. Are they Baptists?
Yeah.
Last summer we were hiking through the woods and we came across a weird ass circle in the middle of the woods.
It was totally like a pagan, like, it looked like some sort of pagan, like, witchcraft thing. It's like a pagan worship site or something, okay?
You kind of start to look around the forest and see if anyone's watching you. Creepy. I don't know, man. We're in the middle of the forest.
You wouldn't normally put a worship thing for pagan worship in the middle of a street, so it makes sense. It's in the middle of the forest. More mysterious.
I think it's time to backtrack.
And by the way, we're lost. We can't find the trail we're looking for. This is clearly not the right one. Now there's a cross just to counteract the pagan stones over that way. But I like the eyes, you know, it's like they're watching over us. It was weird, and it was like we got a little bit lost. We lost the path, and so we were totally on private property and didn't realize it, but it wasn't like the nice sort of clean, clear Baptist like gathering where they sing sing-a-songs. It was not a sing-song. It was like a weird circle with stones.
Maybe if we go back this year, they'll be practicing and we can join in. I think we have to go at full moon though. Maybe at midnight, full moon.
You know that movie, like if you came across it like on a rainy night when you were actually lost? What was that movie they made with the handy cam, the whole thing?
Oh, the first one ever.
Yeah. I can't remember. Anyways,
Blair Witch Project, that's what it was called.
You reminded me of that. It's scary. But we came across it like midday, sunshine, no problem. Still weird though. Oh, we puffed up that hill.
What do you got in there? Max 5 pounds?
Don't judge me. 30 weeks pregnant.
Third trimester, man. Second trimester was the bomb. She was coiling ropes, getting fenders off the lifelines after a marina. Third trimester starts to slow down. Oh, we gotta keep walking.
You look tired. We forgot the, oh my gosh. I'm so tired.
Eyes closing.
Yeah. Funny fact about Willa, she won't eat berries when you pick them off a tree, a bush, or anything. See, watch. You wanna try? Do you like blackberries, Willa Bean? I liked it better when you didn't like blackberries.
Maybe she's at the blackberry.
Okay, come on now. Look at how fast she's eating them.
She loves it. Blackberry monster.
A blackberry monster is right. Okay, where's Dada? Go get Dada. My mom, I think, used to send my brother and I out when we were little to pick huckleberries. And she'd give us a cup and say, don't come back until this is full, then I'll make you muffins. Do you know how long it used to take us? That's like the best trick ever. Huckleberries are delicious. Kind of a cute name too. Maybe we should name our kid Huckleberry. What do you think? Huckleberry?
I like it, but no one else does.
No one else likes it?
No. We've been getting name suggestions from our friends. Family member suggested kelp reef the other day. If it's a boy, carabiner if it's a girl. And then the last two are bingo bongo and board as F on sailing watch. I think they're on passage right now. These are both friends. We've done a patron update just recently where we leaked out what gender the next one's gonna be. So if you're interested there, you can go look. Otherwise, keep it as a surprise. We mentioned this last summer when we were in the woods here in Canada, when we were home for baby number one. But you can still see notches in some of the old tree stumps, and these were from before basically chainsaws, because they put a notch in, a springboard, and then they would cut up there because the circumference right up here is a lot smaller than it is down there. So it would save them a bunch of cutting time. And I think it's so crazy to see that the notches are still there, and this is like 100 years ago. So some of these trees are pretty old. Well, some of these stumps are pretty old. The trees not so much. Is that Mama? Where's Mama? Did you spot Mama? What does Mama do? Ridiculous things?
Mama does some silly things.
Let's see.
High five, Willa. High five. No.
We saw some people from the distance the other day, and we're like, what are they doing? Are they like drug addicts, like tweaking? No, they're just parents making fun of their kid or having fun with their kid. Parents do weird things.
That guy, is the best blackberry picker. Yeah, check this out.
You pick them too early, they're too sour. You pick them too late, they're moldy. Problem is, as a tall person, you end up just picking and handing them over. All these outstretched hands always behind the camera. Look at all these are your height. You can pick those. This little girl is getting rambunctious. You wanna go for a walk? Oh, oh.